Now all of a sudden we make the movie, and it does become a really big success. And we think, oh, this is the end of everything. You know, great, we high five, it's successful. Months later, we get invited into the Oscar race. And we think, okay, so we get 9 Oscar nominations, which is really big, you know, and personified through this Best Picture nomination. And every odds maker in America and the world, because everybody's betting on everything all the time. We know that. And every single odds maker says Apollo 13 is going to win. Oddly enough, it was intersecting with the 25th anniversary of NASA. So anyway,
the planets are literally aligning for you.
Everything, it's all, yes, exactly. The planets are literally finally aligning. And so I have written my speech out. I've got it right there in my pocket. I'm ready to go. I'm positive. Now I'm in the 5th row at the Oscars. And Sidney Poitier is going to open the final envelope of the night. The very deliberate Oscar and esteemed winning actor, Sidney Poitier. And he's got the envelope in his hand, and I'm like this, looking at him. I'm like having a date with him right now. I can't believe it. I'm like, and so I see he's taking it, ripping it apart, and I see what looks to be an imperceptible B rolling off of his lip. I think he's going to say Brian. So I get up. I couldn't help myself. I get up to accept the Oscar. I had my hand in my pocket. I got up. It's on film if you look. And Sidney Poitier rips it open. He says, Braveheart. So this happened. So I'm so embarrassed. It's the most embarrassing moment of my life. In front of all my peers, 40 million people, I back up like this to my chair. And I don't want to fall down like going to my chair. So I go like this, and I turn around, and a chairman of a competitive studio goes like this. And I was just like, it was horrible. So I sit down like this, and then right next to me is Ron Howard, like he's sunk into his chair. Tom Hanks, and Jim Lovell, the actual astronaut, was there. He reaches over Tom and Ron, grabs my wrist, and he said, I never made it to the moon either. So, through the all right, that's it. Okay, what do we do now?
The big question is, what hurts worse?
It all hurts. Yeah, actually, it was right. That's at that moment in time I started taking Ambien to go to sleep.